And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And he got him.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. No hits to this point. To short, hit hard. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
On to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Philadelphia is out in front 10-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled away. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Harper on at first, nobody out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2, here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Kyle Tucker is on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
The left fielder, number 30, Kyle.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker turned on down the line, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next to dig in, Javier Baez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's inside. 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here it comes, 2-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
JT Realmuto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next, here is Zach Plesac. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Bryson Stott will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his first home run of the season, as they just continue to pour it on here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the fifth ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Zach Britton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Center fielder.
Gene Story will come on as a pinch hitter. Now here's the first offering. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Row, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Keston Hiura will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. First pitch on its way as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Phillies are out in front, 15-1. Gene Story will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Chris Paddock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Paddock typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Swinging a high chopper. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Clint Frazier, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And quickly, there are 2 away. Trey Mancini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on its way. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 2.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Phillies lead it 15-1. Archie Bradley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder. Right.
First offering,
Harper.
as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Eloy Jimenez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Batters wind up. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bounce to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The first baseman, number 17, 3.
Rowdy Tellez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Ball one. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fouled off. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Next up, Kyle Tucker grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he looks at ball one here. That average pushing up near 350 now. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Jimenez on second. Tellez at first with no outs. Outside, 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 1 down. Digging in next, Javier Baez singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Alec Bohm will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 1 home run and 3 driven in. Oh and 1, here it comes. Popped up, Torres calls for it. And there's out number 2. Throw won't get him. Next to stand in is JT Realmuto, and they're runners at the corners now. Adley Rutschman will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swinging bunt. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball well outside. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We've played 8 full. The Phillies on top 15-1. Eloy Jimenez stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Rowdy Tellez stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Kyle Schwarber takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Alec Bohm remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Adley Rutschman will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Now at the plate is DJ LeMahieu, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on the way.
Ball that low.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The second baseman, Torres.
At the plate now is Gleyber Torres. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And the count will be full. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Line to the right side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
15-1 is the final. The Phillies posted 15 runs in this one. Zach Plesac notches his 3rd win of the year. Jace Vines